Hello, this is Billy Core from the Nostalgia Mall, and today I have come home with a big computer haul. You see, a viewer of mine who doesn't live too far away from me, he lives in North Carolina, asked if I wanted some old computers that he wanted to get rid of, and so I told him, yeah, of course. And that includes these two right there, and these laptops down there. That's the Carolina Flyer. I already had that one. Only catch was I had to do a little bit of driving. I had to go down to Gastonia, which is near Charlotte, which is where I was just a couple of weeks ago for my thrifting adventure down there. And so I drove the roughly 2 hours down there and picked those computers up. Went up a ways to up near Hickory and ate at the Western Steer Steakhouse, which we saw in my 10,000 subscriber video a couple of years ago. Drove home through some extremely dangerous heavy rain. Had to actually get off the interstate for about 45 minutes to wait for the storm to pass, but I made it home safely. And so let's just take a look and see what I have brought home. First, we got a box of random parts, mostly for laptops, including this steel-sealed 3COM PCMCIA, or card bus actually, network card. Be neat to open that up sometime. We got a bunch of laptop IDE hard drives, ranging between 6 gigabytes and 20 gigabytes, I would say. I was actually needing some laptop IDE hard drives, so that's good. Most of these are IBM TravelStar and Fujitsu drives. Yep. So we got a no-name wireless LAN card. Is there anything on the back? Yes, there is. T60L198. Wouldn't be surprised if this is wireless B. Judging by the age. Pack of floppy disk. I was needing these as well. And this is a ThinkPad docking station for newer ThinkPads. Don't have any ThinkPads I can use this with at the moment, but I will hold on to it in case I ever do. And that's the documentation for it. There we go. We've got a bunch of laptop network cards and modems, all missing their dongles. Some power cords. A black compact mouse, which goes to this beauty right here. This is a compact Versaio 2200. And this computer is famous and infamous in many ways. I remember watching videos about this on the VCam Nowa channel, and that was back in like 2010. That was a long time ago. I wonder if he still has this computer or not. And also got the keyboard for it. Funny story about this computer, I actually considered buying one of these back in 2005, but wound up buying the Packard Bell Legend 1510 instead. I'm so glad I did that because as we'll see in a future video about this computer is, well, as interesting as it is and as cool as it is, it's kind of a wet towel, I guess. It doesn't have any expansion whatsoever. But I also got the original CRT for it, and I'm actually more excited about this than I am the computer. I was needing a black CRT to match my Carolina Flyer computer in case wherever I move to after I get married, I'll have room to set this up separately, and I'd have a CRT that would match it. And I guess we're not moving that anytime soon. Look at this beauty. This is a compact Prolinea 433. This is a 486 computer, presumably from around 1993, 1994. And I don't know if this works or not. He said that it worked last time he powered it on, but that was 2 years ago. We only have a floppy drive, no CD-ROM drive, but of course that can be fixed. Okay, and here's the back of it. You can see it doesn't have a sound card, but it does have onboard VGA, parallel 2 serials, and PS2 ports for mouse and keyboard. And in typical compact fashion, we've got torque screws. Don't know when I'll give this one a test run, but I am excited to give it a test run at some point. Probably a fun computer to tinker with. I could probably give it a nice multimedia upgrade by giving it a sound card and a CD-ROM drive. And he also gave me 1, 2, 3, 4 laptops, vintage laptops for that matter. Up top here we have a IBM ThinkPad. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Just barely. And this is a IBM ThinkPad 390X with a Intel Celeron processor. The top lid of it's a little scuffed up, but the inside of it is immaculate. Looks brand new. And that is a nice feeling keyboard. Looks like we got an 800 by 600 screen. And I did not get chargers for these laptops, but I did get a charger for this one, though. We might be able to test that later, but the rest I'll have to get chargers for. Well, actually, I stand corrected. One of them I do have a charger for already from another similar computer. And it's missing the RAM cover, but maybe I can scrounge one up sometime. And this is a very famous laptop as seen on the Flying Scotsman channel. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a Compaq Armada E500. I've had a few of these laptops before in the past. They're pretty good laptops. Usually not my go-to vintage laptop, but they are nice. This one has the much bigger, higher resolution screen on it compared to what they usually had. We got a DVD-ROM drive in it, which is nice, and a floppy drive. And presumably these still have hard drives in them. If not, I got plenty to use now, assuming they work. And I've had one of these before. This is a Dell Latitude CPI. This one's hard to get open one-handed. And there we go. Here's the inside of it. This dates from the late 90s. This is the CPI-A model, which is the one that has the lousier sound card. So that's unfortunate, but still very, very generous to have this. For a dock. And on to the last one. We got another Compaq. And this is a Compaq Armada 100S. I'm not sure of the specs, so it's probably pretty low spec for the day. If I had to guess, probably has a Celeron in it. There's a Windows 98 sticker on it. It's in pretty good condition. Well, I stand corrected. It has a not so healthy looking hinge, so you got to be careful opening and closing that. So yeah, I will need to get a charger for this laptop and the E500 off eBay at some point in order to test it properly. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit brave tonight. I think we can at least give this Versaio 2200 a test. Got it all hooked up with the keyboard and mouse. Got power to the monitor as well. There we go, first power onto the monitor. And I wasn't sure if it would turn on automatically, so I'm going to go ahead and just plug the computer in right now on camera so we don't miss anything. Yep, had a feeling it would do that. It's turning itself on. Oh! I love the way the Compaq logo appears on the screen. That is cool. And it has built-in speakers. Starting Windows 95. He said this is the original OEM install on it, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm planning to do a whole video about this computer. This thing is one bizarre looking... This is one bizarre computer. Our Compaq wallpaper. Okay. Does it have the right date and time? Well, the time is a few hours ahead, but the date is right. Mouse works. So yeah, the monitor has a nice picture on it. And here is one of the things that makes this computer quite unique. Media GX technology. This is, and check that out, Cyrix instead. That's right, folks. This is a Cyrix processor in this computer. So I've never had a Cyrix processor before. I'm quite curious to see what it's like. Here's the device manager. I'm not sure when this computer is actually from. I think it's from sometime around 1997. Has a Cyrix video card in it. Modem. Even has the monitor driver installed there. It says network adapters, but you see, this is a big problem with this computer. No expansion slots means no network adapter. And no network adapter means I can't connect this to my domain where all my setup files are on. Yeah, this computer is going to be a mess to get set up, but it might be worth it. And Express Audio 16-bit sound. Alrighty then. It's AOL 3.0. Doesn't have a whole lot on here. I would love to find the restore CD for this computer. And this came OEM from the factory, I believe. Microsoft Creator Writer 2, Works 4.0, QuickTime, Monopoly. I know we got 16 megs of RAM, but how big's the hard drive? It's like 1.5 gigs. Got a compact folder there, but just internet stuff. Guess we can do a quick Canyon test. Well, it's FM synthesis, all right. But the fidelity of it leaves a lot to be desired. Definitely a unique beast, I must say. Here at 640 by 480, 16-bit color. Just loaded up DX Diag, and that's definitely interesting. It sees the processor as an Intel 8486 when it's not. I don't know if this Cyrix CPU has full Pentium instructions or not, but the reason I loaded this up is I want to see how much video memory there is. 1.5 megs of memory, so not surprising there. Okay, we're going to test the floppy drive on this computer with one of these discs that I got today with this bundle. And I already know this disc works because I was able to copy files over to it. So let's see if this does indeed work. Goes in like a champ. So oh, what do you know? It works. And on this disc is Skyroad's Christmas Special because I want to give it a DOS game test. See what it can do. Huh. Interesting how that's not taking up the whole screen. Sounds not the worst I've ever heard on this game. I don't know if I'll be able to play it like this. Oh, this is choppy. Good enough for me. Oh, it's going to hang on that sound, isn't it? Oh, that sounds lovely. Thank you again to the generous donator for all this computer goodies. There's a little bit of a mess right now, but I'll get it cleaned up, I promise. And we will test this 486 at a later time. But as for this computer, seems to be working just fine. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, this is Billy Core, signing off. Thank you for visiting the Nostalgia Mall. If you liked what you saw, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You may also support me on Patreon if you would like. Until next time, this is Billy Core, signing off.